attendant, Daphne. I'm in Detroit, Michigan. I just got in. It is 3:40 in the morning, and if you can't tell from the look on my face, it has most definitely been a day. I'm so ready to get my uniform off, get showered, get ready and prepped for bed. But today was a huge irregular operations day for us, and it has not been pretty. I'm talking hundreds of canceled flights, hundreds of reroutes. I'm lucky that I only got delayed for 3 hours because there were flight attendants that had been in the crew room since 7 a.m. until I arrived at 7 p.m. that evening. So this is the moments where you have to actually like what you do, or else you're not going to be able to survive a day like this, because not only have I spent all day being delayed and changed routes left and right, but I also have to deal with irritated passengers who are rude and don't get me wrong, I completely understand, because as a passenger, you put your trust in an airline to get you where you need to go when you need to get there. But unfortunately, life happens sometimes, and today was just a huge meltdown for us. So I'm honestly just glad to be in my hotel room. I only have a 12-hour layover. Luckily for me, it was just the one flight from Fort Lauderdale to Detroit this evening. But I am going to get undressed, get relaxed, throw me on a face mask to suck up all of this stress. And I'm going to check back in with you guys bright and early in the morning. Let's cross our fingers that I wake up early enough to go to the gym, because I really want to go to the gym. But if not, I will check in with you guys nonetheless and tell you all about our plans and my flight schedule for tomorrow. Hey guys! Right now, we are in Detroit, Michigan. Yesterday was a complete disaster, a total meltdown. We had a lot of delays, so I couldn't show you guys my commute in because honestly, Fort Lauderdale Airport was swamped. There were so many people everywhere, and they were super irritated because a lot of flights got canceled. It is 2:51 now. I do have to be downstairs at 3 p.m. Today's going to be a super long day. We're doing Detroit to Fort Lauderdale. We're going to sit for 2 hours in the airport, and we're going to do a 5-hour flight to Las Vegas. But I'm super excited because it's been a minute since I've been to Las Vegas, so hopefully the weather's super nice, not like our last vlog. So I'm going to grab my things and we're going to head downstairs to meet with the rest of the crew, and I will check back in with you guys later. So we've been sitting here about 3 hours. No update. Nothing. So we just continue to wait. Can't go back to the hotel. Just more waiting. It's 5:40 now. So we'll see how long it takes for us to get an update on what we're supposed to do. Our flight to Vegas leaves at 9:30. So we'll see. This day definitely did not go how I expected. I literally sat in that airport for 8 hours and watched every flight after mine delay and cancel altogether. Tensions were high, passengers were irritated, especially those of them that had been delayed or canceled from the day before. And as for the crew, we haven't gotten so much as an update. We're not allowed to call in and figure out what's going on. We're supposed to stay put until our management tells us what to do. However, I don't want to say too much because I'm not a spokesperson for Spirit. This is just my personal opinion, but I definitely think that there's a much larger issue going on here. And honestly, it's like a little spooky, like really weird. I've never had in my 5 years of flying, whether it was with this company or my previous, you know, have a day like this. Like this, and this is not just one day. It's like been 3 days and it's been like a complete shutdown. So I'm sure the truth will come out eventually. I think it has way more to do than with weather or with operational issues, but it's definitely really crazy. So right now, I don't really have much of an update for you. I just wanted to let you know how things were going so far. I mean, last I checked in, we were still sitting in the airport. Myself and my other crew members are still at the hotel now, and we will be until they let us know what's going on. So once they give us an update, I will update you guys. I just wanted to show you guys how absolutely beautiful it is outside. Yeah, I appreciate the small things in life, and it is a beautiful day, completely cloudless sky. I'm just in awe, you know. I don't take anything for granted, so it's definitely kind of blurry. Let's see if I can can we get into my makeup today? Because, you know, I had a lot of time. So I really took my time and did my makeup. I'm not gonna say I'm like a makeup artist, but I like it. I feel like I look all right today. It has been a whirlwind. I am like still reeling from yesterday, and today things have not gotten any easier. Good afternoon, by the way. It is about 3:10 p.m. We're still in Detroit, Michigan. Definitely not where I expected to be on day 3 of my 4-day. So I did get an update from my company a little late in the night last night, and they let us know that we're going to be deadheading to Las Vegas and working the flight to Atlanta. If you don't know what a deadhead is, I fly as a passenger. I'm still considered on duty, but I'm in a regular seat and I'm not going to be doing any of the in-flight service or anything like that. However, things have changed. We are still deadheading to Las Vegas, hopefully, because I still have an hour and a half before I have to be downstairs for my 4:30 shuttle. So things can change between now and then. But when we get to Las Vegas, our flight to Atlanta tonight is canceled as well. So right now, that's all we have. I'm laughing because I'm a little bit anxious. This is really, really weird. Things are changing every minute. I'm having to re-update my schedule to see what changes. But that's what was last told to me, is that we're going to deadhead from Detroit, Michigan to Las Vegas, Nevada. It's going to be about 3-hour flight, and then we're going to, when we get to Las Vegas, figure it out when we get there. We still don't know what we're doing just yet because our flight to Atlanta is no longer on schedule at all.
Inaugural flight. Spirit's growing. Obviously, you've heard we have some growing pains. But we're all here. We're going to Vegas. There's no cancellations here. We're going.
The bar raising, we keep moving it up. Ain't no surprises here, they knew it was us. Apologies if I was doing too much, but I always came through in the clutch. I got faith restored, why you pushing the brakes? I ain't full of myself, boy, I'm full of mistakes. I came from humble and roots, I'm here to stand and deliver. Had no one gassing me up, except the man in the mirror. I used to work on my handles, and now it's handles of liquor. I write these songs in a dark room, the candle will flicker. I stay practicing heavy, for when the game's on the line. It's like over and over, I run the plays in my mind. I'm a psycho, I'm taking my time. Rushing perfection is a dangerous crime. You gotta give it and take it. That's what you do till you make it. I had to roll with the punches and take the hits from the flagrants. I'm saying the bar raising, we keep moving it up. And no surprises here, they knew it was us. Apologies if I was doing too much, but I always came through in the clutch. An off game don't mean I'm losing my touch. And no excuses, I ain't using a crutch. Apologies if I was doing too much, but I always came through in the clutch. I was falling, had me stalling. I was way down, now I'm balling. I done came up, and I called it. I done came in the clutch with the game on the line, I know. I operate from a higher place. Wait, some decisions don't try to erase. celebrate and get mad lit. Once upon a time in Hollywood, I'm like Brad Pitt. My homies say I live a life, yeah, just a tad bit. Learning how to move in this rap shit. I told them that the bar raising, we keep moving it up.
After you've done it like 500 times in one night.
Apologies if I was doing too much, but I always came through in the clutch. A off game don't mean I'm losing my touch, and no excuses, I ain't using a crutch. Apologies if I was doing too much, but I always came through in the clutch.
Welcome to Las Vegas. We are in, hang on one second. Honey, my bad, y'all. You know that mask be taking all the makeup off of your face. I didn't want to look bad for you. I always want to look good for y'all. All right. Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada. It has been a disaster. It's 8:41 Vegas time. It's probably 3 hours later than that in Florida or Detroit, wherever we just came from, whatever. We did end up deadheading to Las Vegas, and when we got here, like I said, there wasn't a flight to Atlanta, so after pulling some strings, we got a room. I definitely am not complaining, for sure. There's worse places to be stranded. It is 109 degrees here, and I still have my sweater on. Like, what world am I living in? I don't know if it's hot because of all the sin and sucks in the air, but Las Vegas is definitely not feeling any parts of the global pandemic we are currently experiencing. My other two crew members aren't going to be going anywhere tonight, so I just want to make sure that even if I'm going out and doing something, I'm being safe. You know, safety first. When you're a female, you're traveling by yourself, safety is always first. Don't just get dressed and go out all the time. You know, you want to make sure that you know exactly where you're going, how you're going to get there, how you're going to get back, and you have multiple methods of dinero. So, with that being said, I'm going to get my uniform off, relaxed, and I will check back in with you guys shortly to let you know what we're doing next.
Calm down before you stress up the groove. The energy a little different when the blessings accrue. Hey, who you talking to? Just know I ain't no regular fool. Could be anything in the world, but I can never be you because I stand tall like I'm on my tiptoes. Baby, you think a little too small. I got big goals, baby. Hey, where the money at? Look, I just need the info. Pronto, I go and get it and split it with my kinfolk daily. And I'm the type of that might change my number on you. Yeah, that's how you react when people took a slumber on you. Pretty brown skin, baby, I can see the summer on you. You see all the bread, and I know it make you wonder, don't you? Ooh, I ain't surprised at all. Seen them rise and fall. Went up the mountain, it wasn't hard to climb at all. At the top, I found some relief. I finally got some peace. Carry on, but please don't mess up the mood. Yeah, I worked too hard for it. No, I need to beat it before you mess up the mood.
Good morning, guys. Good morning from Las Vegas, Nevada. I came in last night. They have us staying here. Well, they had us staying here until 9 p.m. this evening when we were going to take our flight to Fort Lauderdale, and we would be at the end of our trip. So now, instead of being stuck in Detroit, Michigan, we are stuck in Las Vegas, Nevada. There's definitely worse places to be stuck, for sure, but 6 hours away from home is not exactly what I planned on. Today was supposed to be the last day of my trip. This is the fourth day of the 4-day trip, and I'm not going home tonight. I went out, had breakfast this morning. I'll insert some footage. It's beautiful outside, even though I feel like I'm literally walking through the pits of HE double hockey stick because it's so hot. It's 106 degrees outside, so I had to come back in and take a breather because I'm used to Florida heat. maximum 98, 99. Definitely not 106. That's the update I have for you guys. It's for sure a super weird situation. Airlines across the board have been struggling with these operational challenges, with the weather, with computer system outages, and it's honestly been a very tough situation for not only the in-flight but for the people in operations as well to scramble to put this all together. And I honestly, my heart goes out to them, and I'm trying to stay as flexible and as calm as possible, but it's pretty disappointing to find out that, I'm not going to be home. Right now, it's 11:46. It's super early. I got up at 7 a.m. to go and have breakfast at Mon Ami Gabi, and it was delicious. My goodness. A $50 breakfast, but worth every penny. And I got to sit out on the patio. It was so beautiful, so serene. It wasn't that hot because it was so early in the morning. It's just really an experience I think I'm gonna remember for a long time. I did want to go out by the pool for a couple of hours, then come back and get dressed for that, but we'll see because it's steaming hot. It is steaming hot outside. I'm just rolling with the punches at this point. I'm numb to it. It's just every time I get a call and they're like, yep, this flight's canceled, this flight canceled, this flight canceled, I'm just like,
Why you upset like Cinderella teens? You should see the things I feel inside these denim jeans. I can't associate with y'all this shit like ketamine. Been on one, been on two, been on everything. Bitch, I'm with my gang, with my squad. What the fuck you want? So be rolling gas, I can't hang. Bitch, I'm fucking gone. That's a nightcap, where my lighter at? Boy, I got a flight to catch. Through these ups and these downs, with a guy and a dead thing changed. Don't forget where that sauce came from, best remember my name.